Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Dycart, and this is episode 2 of my Manor Lords Let's Play. Between episodes, I let time run a little bit just to finish our constructions here. So we have one extra house now. So if we can get our approval rating high enough, we'll start getting some people. When all the houses were built, we actually leveled up. So I wanted to look in here. After you reach the next settlement level, you will be granted a development point to spend. Unlock development branches to make your region more efficient. To enact policies, you need to raise your administration level by building administrative buildings like the manor. Got it. Okay, so got a couple options here for what we want to do. Well, first, let's look. Wild animals, we have a rich deposit. And iron, we have a rich deposit. So we want to make sure we're utilizing those. So with the iron rich deposit, that tells me basic armor making might be a good idea. Going down this route. There you go. Deep mining might be good too. So this might be a good thing to do. With the rich animal, not sure if I need the trapping and skinning. I know I'm not going to be doing any farming in this zone, although, at a later point I might. Trading, I think that's probably going to be important regardless. So I think these two are where we're going to focus our efforts. And I think at first I'm going to switch on charcoal burning, because that turns 1 firewood into 2 charcoal. So effectively we can double our amount of fuel, which saves some of the work that our guys are going to have to do. There's our woodcutter's lodge. All right, we need to get that going because we only have 7 firewood. So let's put our, actually I take that back. Let's keep those guys working. I'm going to upgrade this to, well, I guess I can't upgrade that to a stable, not yet. If we look at these, we need a church before we can upgrade those to level 2. And we need fuel at the marketplace. So we do need these guys working. Now the question is, how much timber do we have? We have 16 timber. I think what I'm going to do is take our logging camp and move the people directly to our woodcutting camp. That way the people that are out and about working, or constructing, I guess you would say, can stay doing that. And I want to keep these guys going. So let's build ourselves more homes. If we were to go out this way, well, let's go something like this, maybe.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
Not terrible right there, but I think this would be better. All right, plenty more plot. Okay, and then we also need now a charcoal kiln. And these guys are just going to grab firewood, turn it into charcoal. So I'm wondering if I put them over near my storage. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I actually want this built first. Okay. Decent little start going here. How's our food looking? We're up to 20 meat. That's not bad. We are going to want hides, which we have 19 of. We're going to want those turned into leather so that we can use the leather in the market stalls. So we're going to want the industry. Yeah, right there, a tannery. Oh, we just don't have enough timber to build it. Okay. Understood. So our fuel is up to 3 months worth now. That's helpful. Once we get this, we effectively can double our fuel. What I wish is that you could, I wish you could set what gets stored in the stalls. Because I would like to, once the charcoal kiln is built, I would like to only allow charcoal in here. But I don't know that that's an option. Woodcutters. We are going to need some more timber.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
We definitely want the fuel coming in. Right now, I think we can go briefly with these people becoming our new loggers. And then we also need a place to create planks, so a saw pit. But these take timber directly and turn them into planks. So what I'm unsure about is, let's see, well, timber, these only take one timber at a time, but that timber needs to be moved by an ox. And then once they have that timber, they turn it into a few planks. And then the planks are moved by a person carrying them or rolling them in a cart to storage. So what I'm unsure of is whether it would be useful to put them all the way over here so the person doesn't have to move as far, putting them into storage, or do I put them over here so the ox doesn't have to move as far? And as I'm talking about this, I'm thinking ox is the better choice. We're going to put that there and lower its priority a bit. Ah, this is done. The charcoal kiln. Sweet. So how are we looking? We have 47 firewood, so that tells me these guys... Uh-oh, a bandit camp was sighted. That is never good. Okay, how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. I'm pretty sure the bandit camps always have 16 people. Is that our first one? It looks like it. Oh no, there's one there too. So we have 2 bandit camps active. But we do not have the ability to do anything. Oh, we have some. We have swords and or shields and spears. I did not realize that. All right, so we're going to do a spear militia. The male villagers will be evenly distributed between all militia units. They will then try to find the required equipment. The weapon and the shield depends on the unit type, while the maximum quality of body armor and helmet depends on the villager's residential level. After bringing all the necessary equipment home, the unit recruits are marked as ready to rally. Only then will you be able to rally your unit. Got it. Okay, so we have a potential of 10 recruits. Good. So if we have 10 recruits, if we were able eventually for them to hire mercenaries, we might be able to take out the bandit camps, which would be very beneficial to us because it would be an influx of both. Well, when you take out a bandit camp, you get to choose whether you're going to get regional wealth or treasury. So if we could do 2 camps, I'd do 1 of each. Then I would get a little bit of a boost here, and then the boost over here would be hiring mercenaries. Which now that I say that, I realize I can't hire mercenaries because I don't have any treasury funds. But even local thugs, I think, would give us the numbers we need. All right, so they're working on this burgage plot. The tough part is knowing people aren't going to come until this gets to at least 50%, which it's not going to do for a while. But right now we need 5% more, but we're being hurt by 8 because of the previous homelessness. So hopefully that'll just go away at some point. I don't know how long it takes though. And 46 firewood, 0 charcoal. Get to work, people. Nickel, a wonderful ox, just hauling away, bringing the timber we need. So these guys need food, fuel, clothes, and a church. Wow.
Bring it.
Yeah, boy, look at this storm. We're going to need a forager's hut because, as you can see, these guys aren't too happy with the food because right now all we have is the 1 bread left from the start of the game and then meat. So we're going to need to start getting some berries in. So we can do the forager's hut. On the road, how about right there?
Let's go, people!
And that gave us an extra timber, I think. Unless we got it from these guys. Boy, this ox is working very hard. That's a huge bottleneck early on. In fact, it might be worth making a hitching post out here, hiring or getting another ox, and then assigning it specifically to just do work here. Problem with that is it can't assign it to do work for both buildings, even though that would be perfect, right? To have it just work here, then here. I guess I might be able to move it by doing the livestock assignments. But I think when you do that, it's going to be like assigning people where you never know where it's going to assign. So let's say I have a livestock, an ox here, and its name is Ferdinand, right? And I set Ferdinand working at the logging camp. So I have one ox, Nickel, who's just out and about working anywhere needed, and then Ferdinand at the logging camp. Well, if I remove Ferdinand from the logging camp, now I have Nickel and Ferdinand free, but then I assign to Sawpit one of them. I don't think I get to choose, and so it might not assign Ferdinand. It might assign Nickel, so I might have to walk halfway across my region with the wrong ox. That's definitely something to consider. Is maybe set an ox. Like you do in here, how you can go to advanced and you can set its work area. It'd be interesting to be able to set a work area for the ox. So if I set up a hitching post here and set its work area around here, it would just do work for both buildings. That could be useful. Logistics, hitching post right here. Going to want that one done quickly. We're looking, hey, we finally got some charcoal. It's amazing that our firewood has gone up, but our charcoal has barely moved. It's only gone up 1. And we don't have any people working in the woodcutter slot. How's our food looking? We're up to 43 meat. That up a little bit. New mercenary companies available. Oh yeah, instead of the thugs, they're brigands for hire now. But unfortunately, they're a lot more expensive as well. These would arrive right in my same zone. But unfortunately, that's expensive. It's going to be a while before I could afford something like that. Okay, so right now I am waiting. For all the construction to finish. And more importantly, I am waiting for the homelessness to stop harming me.
Gets rainy like this and the wife when I get out of bed. Says her head hurts. I tell her maybe she's sleeping all the time wouldn't hurt.
Okay, the hitching post is finished. So I could spend 20 of my 50 on another ox, and I think that's probably the smart thing to do. Alright, so the hunting is full with hides. And that's because I don't have anybody working at the storehouse right now. Oh no, bandits stole resources. Ooh, is this my ox? Yep. They're bringing my ox. Sweet. Up to 7 months worth of materials now. That's good. Yes, the forager hut construction got finished. So let's move the people from there to there. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I meant to move from there to there. And here it is. Our second ox has arrived. So at some point, someone will come start using it. Back up to 45%. Now, another thing I've considered is setting up like a chicken coop or something in here. But with only 30 regional wealth, I don't think that's a good idea. There's somebody using the other ox. Right now we're having to do the juggle, right? We're juggling spots because we have more area or more buildings that need workers than workers available. Hopefully at some point
Just give me a hammer
that
and
goes
something
away.
needs to...
So we have a bit of timber now. I have a feeling we'll just trade the family back and forth between these two to make the planks that we need. And I think we're going to need, is it 10 planks? Winter is approaching.
Have you marked the joist for the rafters already?
But we're going to need planks for the church. We need 20 planks. Okay. We're getting some berries in. Awesome. We don't have much longer. And then once we get the berries in, once it gets winter and we can't get the berries anymore, then we can just swap right back to hunting. Get some meat. And the ox is doing well, bringing in the timber. That's awesome. Disease. People suffering from disease may stop working. Access to herbs might speed up their recovery, while a varied diet increases disease resistance. Got it. So the herbs, I believe I saw... Yeah, you can add an herb garden here for money and planks. So not something we're going to be doing anytime soon. And we're getting charcoal made, so that's good. These guys need church and clothing. So that, for the clothing, we need the tanner, which will be this one, the tannery. So I think we put that just right next to the hunter. What I don't know is if they're actually going to take the hides from here, put it into the storehouse, and then take them from the storehouse and bring them over to the tannery. I'm unsure about that. But we're doing well. We're up to 8 months worth of fuel and food. And we've finished all our burgage plots. this to
Oh, on,
upgrade.
buddy.
We need planks. Okay, so we need this thing to finish. And it looks like it's going to get finished here pretty soon. We're in November. We're not going to be able to use or pick berries much longer. But this is already being replenished. That going first. $22 timber. I love it. The 9 charcoal. I don't know what they'd use first. I feel like they just grab firewood, even though charcoal is available. We're up to 49% though. Hopefully very soon we will get some. Oh, because we have, oh, I didn't realize we had 7 bread in here. So it's not counting the food in here when you hover over here, because there's 0 bread in that. So boy, we need to take advantage of this. We need to hurry up before we lose our market food variety. We need that homelessness number to go down. Then, oh, there we go, right there, 50%. Market food variety +5. We need a family to move in. Let's go, family, move in. As soon as November's over, I think we lose the berry deposit. I'm not sure though. Soft pit. Yes, there it is. Soft pit is done.
We all know what that means, don't we?
All right, and we have 24 timber, so we're going to take these people and move them right there. Start getting us some planks. Excellent. Still working on getting our firewood turned to charcoal.
Bring this here, move that there.
51%. I'm liking it. Come on, families. We got plenty of space for you. What do we got? 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess we can look here. We have 12 homes and only 5, so we could have 7 more families move in. Oh, that'd be so helpful. Seasonal resources. Some resources disappear when it's getting cold and reappear again in the spring.
Bring this here, move that there.
We're almost out of berries. So it did hit December. Oh, so winter is December through February. So this is slowly shrinking, whether we pick the berries or not, it looks like. Yay, the tannery's done. Here comes the snow. So once this berry deposit gets down to just a couple left, oh, right there, it just happened. Okay, so now I need to take these people and move them to the tannery, I think, is what I'm going to do. Because then they'll start making some leather, because we do still have a good chunk of meat. So one family's working the tannery, the hunting camp, and the forager hut. And then we have another family working the woodcutter's lodge and the charcoal kiln. And then another family working logging camp and saw pit. We've given up the family in our storehouse in order for us to have a family for construction. However, we might be done with construction right now. Now that I think about it. Wait, what about planks? Oh, we have 10 planks? Well, we're not done with construction,
No hobble. Tomorrow.
because now We can build the church. Oh no, we need 20 planks. No. Oh, that's what it was. We need less planks than that for the upgrade of the hitching
Why
post.
do I have to carry this alone?
But we're doing pretty good with 10 planks already. So the juggling of the workplaces is definitely something we've got to keep on top of. And I think once we get down to a low number of firewood, I'll switch back the family from making charcoal to cutting firewood. We could really use some families. Oh, that's right there. They're not going to move in anymore because our market food variety has gone down. Oh, really? How has it gone down?
It is a veritable
Really,
masterpiece of
Poor
carpentry.
quality, you say?
Solid as a rock, and
Impossible.
twice as heavy.
Solid as a rock and twice as heavy. Nice. Oh, there's our clothing stall. That's good.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
That'll help.
Come
That's the
one,
hood
come all.
in all these.
Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
How are we doing here? 10 planks still.
Wood lice and rot. Nothing good but for burning.
Yeah,
Any
we're
old
just
ox
kind of
I
at
had
a
on the
standstill
Mudbowl
right
Trail.
now until
He
we
spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
need. Oh, they sold more tools.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
As of right now, I'm pretty sure the tools are only for selling at a trade. So I don't know that it's actually harming me too much that the bandits are taking my tools. Hey, we had a couple leather and somebody bought some or they're moving them.
Firewood!
20 planks right there.
Keep your
Okay,
heart
so
warm and your home cozy. Bread! Look here! Freshly baked and still warm from the oven.
sweet, that's going to be very helpful. And we're over 51%. Come on, families, move in. We need you.
Snow's
All right,
pretty all when it
so
falls, but hell if it ain't just piss and mud after 10 months.
we did a decent job of getting our fuel built up, so now we can live for 9 more months at our current rate. We've got some meat and berries. And we're making some clothing with our leather. So all in all, doing a good job here. But we have reached the end of our time. So that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. And I hope you will join me for the next episode. Take care, everyone.